did a video where I showed designer handbags, and because I'm going through my closet and pulling out my summer spring pieces, I am putting away my winter pieces, except for all of my cashmeres because I love my babies. Okay. I wanted to kind of have fun and show some of my shoes. I started my shoe collection probably around maybe like 2015 is when I bought my first pair of designer shoes. And then every year I try to get at least like, I was going to try to put a number on it, but in all actuality, I just buy things because I'm an emotional shopper. We don't have to get into my personal business, but let's move on. Let's jump into my first pair of shoes I want to show you. So these are a pair of Dolce, like kind of platform heels. This is the first pair. First of all, if you know me, you know that I do not spend my money at Dolce. I don't support Dolce for various reasons. One main one. But I wanted to show these because this was my first ever like kind of designer shoe purchase. And I got these for a deal. I think at the time I bought them from Century 21 and they were on sale for maybe like $3.50. But this is a pair of Dolce & Gabbana like platform little heels. They have a like sequin detail at the back. Super cute shoe. I started with these because, like I just said, they were my first pair of designer shoes that I ever bought myself. And I neither love nor hate them. I don't really bring them out a lot just because they're Dolce. And like I just said, I don't really support Dolce like that. But I just wanted to show them, give them a little spotlight, give them a little love because they're my first. You never forget your first. This is my first designer purchase. So if you're new here, I'm Adriana, and every Sunday I put out videos where I talk about like weekly fashion recaps and things that whatever happened the week previously in fashion. This week it's something different, but that's usually what I do every Sunday. If you are looking for somebody who is politically correct and does not have a potty mouth and just super proper, that's not me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a very morbid sense of humor, and I am from the ghetto. I just so happen to have multiple degrees and a good job, and I make enough money to buy these things, but I'm a regular person. If you're not new here, then you know how we do, twin. We locked in. It is what it is. So yeah, back to the regularly scheduled programming. Okay, now I want to show you my real favorite pair of shoes. Like, when I tell you that I wear these shoes to the ground, I bought these shoes in 2018. And I wear them so much. It's a pair of Louis Vuitton desert boots. They are the varsity, like kind of when they had the collection that had like the little patches on them. I wear these shoes so much. I have gotten my cost per wear out of these shoes 100 times over. I wear these shoes in the fall. I wear these shoes in the summer with shorts and dresses. This is a shoe, I sprained my ankle really bad, maybe around September of last year. And this was like the only quote unquote heel that I could wear because it's not really a heel, it's a flat form. So if I wanted to like wear something, like wear a dress or kind of like dress up something, then I threw these shoes on because it's flat. It didn't really give a lot of pressure on my ankle. And I just love these shoes so much. If you can see like, some of the paint is coming off of like the eyelet for the shoelace. This is just such a cool shoe. When they first came out with these shoes, I knew I wanted them. At first I wanted the tan ones, and I went for the tan ones. And I do that a lot. I'll go in a store for something, and then I'll leave with something totally different. But when I saw these, I knew I could wear them with more stuff. I love the patches on them. This shoe is definitely a conversation starter even to this day. When I wear these shoes places, people are like, oh my God, I love your boots. I too love my boots. I love this shoe so much. I could do a whole video on how much I love these shoes. Like, they are worn. I wear my pieces, okay? I wear my stuff. I'm not one of those people that save stuff for a special occasion. I don't have enough money for that. If I spend my money on this, I'm gonna wear them. And when I pulled them out of the box, I actually found the receipt for when I bought them. And I bought them in 2018. And I bought something else too. Oh, I bought a scarf apparently the same day. But I paid $13.50 for these boots. The scarf was $180. Now their scarves are like $210 or something. But yeah, that day I spent $1,683.23 at 23 cents at Louis Vuitton, and I don't regret it. I keep all of my receipts, by the way, for my handbags, for my shoes, for everything. I keep all of my receipts. I keep everything because I do have insurance on my closet and on my pieces. And so if something ever happens, I want to be able to prove it. And also, I keep my receipts in my purses because if somebody ever want to check me and say my stuff not real, I just pull out the receipt. I'm that level of petty. Moving right along to another shoe. My next pair of shoes that I want to show are these Christian Louboutin Bianca booties. If you know, like the Bianca platform was really big for Louboutin when I was in high school, and I just knew I wanted these shoes. I love this boot. They go with everything. I love a shoe that goes with a lot of things because, like I just said, I don't have enough money to not wear my pieces. So if I'm gonna spend $1,000 or if I'm gonna spend over $500 on a shoe, I want to know I can wear it with everything. I need it to be timeless. I need it to not be too trendy, that it's gonna be noticeable that it's like super off season. That's not a thing anymore. But I'm an old school girl, so sometimes I do look at people and I'll be like, that's from like 2 seasons ago. That used to be a thing back in the day. Now, not so much because a lot of the girls are doing vintage. And I don't really do it a lot, but it's still in here because of like just how things used to be in the designer world and when I first fell in love with designer fashion. But anyway, the Bianca platform booty, another one of my favorite shoes. I think I paid... I used somebody's discount for these. So I think originally they were like $9.80 or something for these. But because I used my friend's discount, I think I only spent like $6 something for these. I'm saying only. I know that's a lot of money, but I spent less than retail for these. And then I made myself mad because I got the like bottom protectors for them. And then I was drunk one night. And I don't know why, but I decided to peel off the bottom protector, and then I did this to the bottom of my shoes. Do I really care? Not too much, because the part that shows is still extremely red, but do not drink and wear designer. That is the lesson for the day. Bianca Louboutin booty. The next shoe. I bought these on sale. If you notice, the word sale or discount is used a lot in this video because I make designer content for the girlies that love a sale, that love designer, but also love a bargain. But at any rate, these are a pair of Balenciaga mules. I don't know if you can tell. Don't pay attention to them being dirty. I walked in the sand in these. But they have the BB logo all over. They have this cute little, I want to say this is a 3-inch heel, so they're super comfortable. I wear them a lot. If I ever need to just throw on a black like mule or something with anything, I've worn these with pants, I've worn these with like dresses, I've worn these with shorts. I'm sure I can find a picture of me in these shoes or a video or something, and they just go with everything, and they're super cool. Like I said, I like shoes that I can wear with a lot of things. I can definitely wear these with hella shit, and that little like detailing, there's your card, and then the monogram all over detailing is really just gives it an extra pop. So another one of my favorite pair of shoes. These next shoes I bought because I really wanted them. As soon as I saw them come down the runway, and when they did the collection, I knew I wanted this shoe, and I did get them on what? Sale. But even on sale, I still paid like $800 for them. The Versace platform, and this is the highest platform. It has the like jeweled like ankle detailing, the Medusa head on the back. I love these shoes, but I will say the first time I wore these shoes, I was shocked because they are relatively comfortable. They do have like kind of a high pitch, but I kind of like that it's super sexy. But the back tore my ankle up. It like rubbed the skin off my ankle. And it also put a run in my Wolford tights. And those tights are $200. So, but at any rate, I just love this shoe. This shoe is like everything that I am. Extra, but glamorous. I love the high heel. If you know me, like kind of like the higher the better. Yeah, I just love this shoe. Even though it was uncomfortable because of the rubbing on the back of my foot, or the back of my leg rather. I just love this. It's just so cute. It's like such a Barbie, like, it's giving like, come on Barbie, let's go party. I almost bought them in the pink, but again, can I wear pink with everything? No, I can't. So black it was, and I don't regret it. I love this shoe. It's so heavy. Look how high this heel is. Look at this. I love the Medusa head on the back. I love the Medusa head. I mean, on the bottom, I love the Medusa head on the back. I love this little situation. I don't know. I just love this shoe. It's one of my favorites. I bought these last year, and then I ended up not being able to wear them because 2 days later, I sprained my ankle. I fractured it in like 2 places, and I was so sad. I looked at them every day like, soon your time will come. And it came. Okay, pause. Pause on it came. But it did. Moving right along. So these shoes are not necessarily, I mean, I guess they are designer. They're kind of like a designer collab. When Marc Jacobs did his, I just wore these shoes yesterday. That's why they look all, I have to wipe them off because these are my like throw-on shoes. It is when Marc Jacobs had his grunge redux collection with Doc Martin. And it has it on the tongue. It has the Marc Jacobs laces. I wear these shoes as much as I wear my Louis Vuitton boots. I love these shoes. They're scuffed. I don't even know. I don't know if this would necessarily be considered a designer. More like a designer collab. But these shoes are so dirty because I wear them so much. But this is like my favorite pair of shoes other than the Louis Vuitton. If I don't have on those Louis Vuitton boots, then I have these on. That's how much I wear these. I don't regret it. I think I only paid like $200 for these boots, or $250 or something like that. And I had to have bought them in 2018 because that's what the tongue says. So again, another pair of good shoes. I wear them out, and again, they are black. If you notice, a lot of my shoes are black or white. Moving along. So the next pair of shoes, it's a funny story behind them. I bought these shoes when I was managing at Nordstrom. And if you've ever worked at that company and you are a manager, you know they have these like region-wide meetings where all the managers meet up. And they all like put on their finest of designer. It's like a whole fashion show when you go to those meetings and you're a manager. So I wanted a shoe that I just felt powerful in. Like I just needed a black pump that made me feel really powerful. I thought I was gonna buy the Socates, but then I bought them. They were so uncomfortable. I literally returned them the same day. That's probably the only pair of shoes I ever returned. But at any rate, it's this pair of Manolo like lace detail pumps. I think this is a 105 heel. There are a size 40.5, which fits me perfectly. But here is the story behind this shoe. So I was doing inventory one day. I worked in the shoe department. And I scanned this shoe, but nothing came up. First of all, I scanned this shoe and it said that it was $210 on sale. I was like, okay. When I looked it up in the system, it wasn't the shoe that was in the box. Like this shoe was in the box, but the shoe that I scanned was not the picture. Like it didn't match up. So I had to search and search and search to find out what the name of this shoe was called. And I don't even remember what it is now, but the story is, if you're not catching my drift, this shoe was never supposed to be that cheap. I don't know what that shoe was that was on the label or what, because the box was a Manolo box and this shoe is a Manolo, but the label was something totally, I don't even remember what the label said it was. And I tried to do the right thing. I tried to find this shoe so that I could charge myself the right price, but I never could. So I bought these shoes and I used my discount. So whatever 30% off of $210 is what I paid for this pair of Manolos. And I still wear them. And then shortly thereafter, I had another job. Like after I finished grad school, I was a product marketing manager, and I had a job where like I was the only woman and I was the only black person and I was the youngest in my position, and I had to present to the president and a lot of important stakeholders. And I always wore these shoes when I did it because they just make me feel like that bitch. So this is another pair of my favorite shoes. I don't really wear them that often because it's very rare that I just have to like stunt on bitches like this, like give super grown lady vibes. But when I need to, I wear these Manolos. And I don't know. This, I like, if somebody said, show me your most adult grown woman shoe, I would pull this shoe out. So anyway, the Manolo pumps, another favorite. Now let's get into my least favorite shoes. I only have 3 shoes I want to show because like I said, out of all my shoes, I love them all equally. I wanted to show you my favorites, but then I wanted to show the ones that they really piss me off. Maybe I'll do a part 2. I said I was going to do a part 2 to the handbag one too, and it's coming. I will. So I'll do a part 2 to this one too. But I wanted to show my least favorites. So let's start with this off-white rain boot. I thought this boot was so cool. I saw a picture of them, and I initially went again for a different color. I went for the mint green ones, but then I was like, how often am I gonna wear the mint green, like a mint green rain boot? Joke's on me, because bitch, I don't even wear these. But I thought this was just so cool for rainy days. It's like, it came out around the same time as like when people were wearing those Bottega, like chunky boots. And so I got these. The other one has like the actual, like a zip tie on the back. So the other one looks kind of cool. I should have pulled that one out instead of this one, but it really don't matter because I hate these shoes. They are so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. One day, I made the mistake of wearing these on a flight to LA. Walking around the airport in this shoe ruined my day. I think that was the first time I ever took my shoe off on a plane. But I didn't even take, I just like, you know, you kind of pull your foot out of a shoe when it's uncomfortable. I didn't take the whole shoe off, but I definitely slid my foot out the bitch, okay? This shoe is so uncomfortable. I cannot stress enough. Every time I wear these shoes, I regret it. Every time. Recently, I wore these shoes to work because it was raining outside. And as soon as I got to my desk, I took my shoe off. I don't know if one of my feet is bigger than the other or what, but the left foot in particular, don't do it, reconsider. So one of my least favorite shoes I own, these off-white rain boots. So I bought these shoes pretty recently, actually. I think I bought them last fall because I just needed a cream shoe. But these Cult Gaia booties with like this wooden kind of like wedge detail, this shoe is so uncomfortable. I don't know if it's just how it's made at the bottom that makes it uncomfortable or the fact that I got them in a 40 and I probably needed a 45. But this shoe hurts to walk in. I also think it's because when I sprained my ankle last year, I started wearing heels before I probably should have, before it was properly healed. Some things just look better in a heel, okay? Beauty is pain. I knew the job was dangerous when I took it. I'm somebody that's willing to suffer to get the look off. So I think that maybe have what it was, and then now every time I wear it, like, my foot never really did heal the same, and I still wear heels anyway, but this shoe kind of accentuates the fact that my ankle didn't heal properly. It's still cool. Like, I'll still wear them. Whenever I do wear them, obviously I get a lot of compliments, but this shoe hurts. I mean, it's on my least favorite list because I just can't see myself like pulling them out often like that. But I mean, I guess it's not really one of my least favorites. It just hurts to walk in, honestly. It's still a beautiful shoe. Anyway, Cult Gaia booties. I don't know. Buy at your own risk. If you do buy these shoes, I will say, go a half size up. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just needed to not buy the last one they had in stock. This shoe I've worn twice because I just wanted to see if I was the problem. It's these Valentino Valentino like pool slides kinda. They have like the rose detail all over them. Valentino at the back, Atelier at the front. I don't know what it is about this shoe. It's my size. It fits, but I cannot walk in this shoe. I know what you're thinking. It's a flat. How can you not walk in it? Every time I take a step, my foot comes out of the shoe. It's like when you step in these, it pushes your foot out for some reason. I don't know if anybody else has that problem or if it's just me, but it's just annoying to walk in. Like, it makes you walk super slow. This shoe stresses me out, okay? I like this shoe. I want to wear it more often. I really do. I know I got these on sale too. I think I only paid like $200 for these shoes. But they were originally like maybe like $480 or something like that. And I think they are like re-releasing them too. I want to say I bought these shoes like 2 years ago. I want to wear this shoe. I want it to be a good shoe. It's so cute, but it truly breaks my heart that every time I take a step, I have to gather myself and step again. It makes me walk too slow. I've been needing to get there, okay? I need to get to where I'm going. And this stops me from doing so. So that's really it. Like I said, I wanted to like kind of pull out some of my top faves, and then some of the shoes that I really never really go to, or I feel like I definitely haven't gotten my cost per wear on them. Hopefully this kind of gives you an idea of how to, a small idea, because that wasn't the point of this video, but hopefully this gives you an idea of kind of how to start thinking about starting a designer shoe collection, how to start curating it. Make sure you buy things that you can wear often, and you're not just buying something like a lime green shoe for $700 and then you can't get your cost per wear out of it. That's a waste of money. Now, if you got the money to do that, do it big, sister. I'm not a pocket watcher. But if you're like me, and you're just a single girl that has a shopping problem, then definitely be mindful of the color, be mindful of the shape. I would say start off with maybe a black sandal, a black flat, a black boot, a white flat, a white sandal, like do that. And then once you have all of the major like colorways, black, white, brown, cream, then you can start going out and getting the lime green shoes and the purple shoes. But at any rate, this wasn't that kind of video. I wasn't trying to spit knowledge. I just wanted to show some of my favorite things. Thanks for returning. Be on the lookout for Sunday's video. And that's it.